Hoenn007 has purchased 10 packs. Quick content warning, here's what's going on. We're not classified as family friendly or content up if you have viewer restrictions. Video stream may contain frantic, cruise humor, other humor, even appropriate children under the age 13. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Or in other words, listen to the man.
Don't let your kids watch it.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're well caffeinated, and having a wonderful night. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. How do you do to all of my lovely peeps today? Maybe a little late, I'm hoping. But I'll try to drop into regular matches in about an hour or so. Well, hello there, Hazard Spaghetti. How have you been, my friend? Said it so fast. The words indeed. The words were exchanged. Words were said. Hello, everyone. How do you do? I hope you are well. What is up? What it is? What it be? What it do? How do you do? What have you been up to? What chaos have you gotten into? What kind of crazy shenanigans do you have for me today? How much death am I about to face? Why am I hearing door knocking? I heard something about cards a minute ago. Let me check and see what the mess that was. Because it didn't show up because I forgot to put it on that screen, apparently, because I'm a dingus. Let me see. Activity. We need some hearts in the chat, not only for Hazard Spaghetti, but also for Hoenn. Get some hearts in the chat. It's a zombie who noms. It is indeed. I noms all the... Wait. I'm not going to complete that sentence. I'm not going to complete that the way I was about to. No. That's not going to be taken out of context today. But hello, everyone. How do you do? Get some hearts in the chat. What have you been up to? Also, thank you, Hazard Spaghetti, again, for that lovely member, for being a member of this channel for 16 months, which... It's trippy to me. It's trippy to me whenever I find out anybody's been a member for longer than a month, because that means that they've decided to, like, stay here longer than a month and tolerate my bullshit for longer than a month. And that trips me out. I appreciate it to no end, like you wouldn't believe, but, like, just the fact that people are, like, willing to be here for that long, like, trips me out hardcore. Waiting for a new graphics card to be shipped to me. The system I got has an old cheap NVIDIA T400. Jesus, that is old. And has no HDMI or full-size display port. It only has mini display port, which does me no good. Lord, I haven't seen one of those cards in ages. Got a new job at a recently staffed Dollar General. We just got 8 people on the schedule, so we're no longer understaffed. And tomorrow, it's 6 months of me and my boyfriend being together. Well, fuck yeah! That's exciting! Have you seen the animation for Sonic Superstars? I have not yet, and I need to. I saw that hit. Why is that not procced? Turn things down. That's why I didn't proc. Here we go. Oh, there we go. How's it going, Zach? I hope you're well. Welcome. And what was I about to say? I can't remember. I can't remember. I was about to say something. I'm having a day. I've been all over the place today. I've had to do a lot of stuff today. I've had a very busy week. A very, very busy week. Shame I'm not on that screen, you know this. Yes, I have eaten today. How's it going, MT? How do you do? I'm just gonna, like, have to get rid of my just chatting screen, because, like, all this stuff's not on the just chatting screen, because I keep it off of it so people can actually see my face. Why'd you want to see my face? I don't know! But some people apparently appreciate it. I appreciate the peeps that do. Why are you missing my face? How dare you? Except for it's on my face. Ha ha! I hit the buttons. Went home for today for a multitude of reasons. Is it a good thing that you went home? I hope it's a good thing that you went home. Also, have a good day. What kind of day you're having, Gray? What's up? Also, hello, Shaman. Hello, Anth. Hello, Gray. Hello, MT. Hello, Spaghetti. Hello, Navilas. Hello, Zach. Hello, Kyle. I probably said hello to everybody, but how do you do? Hello, Weirdo. Hello, Carlos. How do all of you lovely peeps do? Hello, Han? Is it Han, Abigail? Why is that coming through here, too? No, stop. Do-do. Wee-dee-dee-dee. Wee-dee-dee-dee. Wee-dee-dee. Oh, good. Got life figured out? Really? Well, that's good. I'm still ironing out the plans for when boyfriend visits next month, since we can't spend time close to each other IRL until then. Ah, I understand that. See, I understand that hardcore, because Mizu lives a state away from me right now. And so, like, we have to, like, plan everything out every time that they want to, every time they want to show up, every time I want to see them, every time they want to see me. I actually just had to take them home today. Oh. Firm plans is AWA. I bought the tickets finally. Well, hell yes! I'm actually going to be going to AWA this year as well, hopefully. As long as nothing goes wrong. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Nickety knock, 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 knock. Can I describe how much I love the name Hazard Spaghetti? Like, right? Like, it's still one of my favorite names across the channel. The card I went with is 16 gigabytes Sparkle Intel Arc A77 Titan OC edition. I'm not familiar with this one. Listen, 350 USD with taxes and shipping. Intel currently has the best video encoder decoder, and that's primarily why I want it. And it's Anime Week in Atlanta. Yes. Two cosplays ideas I have are Surino Yui and Ina Shinonomi? Or Shinomi? Shinomi? I don't know how to pronounce that name. I also don't know these characters. It's kind of similar to Enemy Lasagna. Multiplayer maps and modes have updated because I've sat here on the screen for too long. Yes, it's Anime Week in Atlanta. Shinonome. I have no idea who the fuck is John. If only I had the money and no tests on Friday, so I could go. That's the thing. On Friday. Well, okay, so AWA is next month. It's October. AWA is in October. Ah, okay. There's something. Why is John everywhere? The Inkly Boy amiibo, the John amiibo? Wait, what? What did I miss? Why is there John everywhere? Who the hell is John? What is going on now? There are many times where I wear the John look. I don't like this. I swear I'm not John in disguise. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nope. Nope. I don't know. I don't know who John is. Why are we saying hi? Why are we saying hi to John? Hi, Otter Girl. How are you? Who the hell is John? What have I missed? What have I missed? Okay, so I'm playing some new weapons today. I'm going to be testing out some things. I'm going to be trying to learn how to do something I have been very bad at for a very long time. I'm going to try to learn how to snipe today. I'm going to have regrets. But I'm going to try to do it. And we're going to see how well this goes. And by how well this goes, we know it's going to go bad. We just know it's going to go bad. Wait. I know what I need for this. This. And... What else am I going to add to this? We're going to see how well this goes. It's going to go bad. I already know it's going to go bad, but it's going to go... Let's see how bad. Let's see how bad this is going to go. Because I don't know yet. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do the thing. And we're going to rock the dad look while doing it. So apparently there's someone named John who wears the Splat 1 outfit and posted to say hi. First Tim. Now, you see, that's just it. Like, I was like, I know who Splat Tim is. Who is John? I now look like a John. We're going to be playing some Splatoon today, where I'm going to try to learn how to snipe, and I might also try to splatling some. I'm going to be bad. I'm going to die a lot. This is going to be like some of the worst Splatoon gameplay y'all have ever seen from me, and I'm going to apologize in advance. But we're going to try it. Can I even hit that from here? Yeah, I can. Trying to get the snap down. So we may try some splat legs. I am definitely going to try the sniper. I am definitely going to lose. John is John Splatoon. Apparently he posted to say hi and it exploded. Miss is very good as splat roller. Well, at least I have a map that's decent for being a sniper. Just too bad I'm not a decent sniper. Let's see what we got. Oh, that sucks. Ah! Woo! Getting out of that mess. Oop! Ow! Sniper's hard in every game. I have some games I can play sniper and do alright. Splatoon has never been one of them. Gotcha. We have 3 snipers on this team. Jesus Christ. Ow! Behind you! I'm making noise. Look behind you. Oh! 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 I felt accomplished! Ooh! GG! Have a zoom style scope so you can clearly aim. They do have the E-leaders, which allow you to. They do have ones with scopes in them. You can scope snipe in this game, but you lose so much around you that I know people that are great with it, but I am not one of them. But I feel very accomplished. That new Splatling last stream? I do, so it might be one of the ones we play with next. Ooh! I felt accomplished on that one where I caught that dude in the air. That never happens. That never happens. I feel swanky as all get out. Letting go too soon. Oh no, it's Vader. Wait, what? Trigger discipline and precise aim. That's not easy in a run and shoot game like Splatoon. It is not. Oh, we have Nettie Hohen and Bloodloust all on the same team, and it's against me. I ain't gonna kill anybody. But we have Darth Vader. We might make this happen. Vader, use the Force, man. I believe in you. Christ, is that whole double bomb thing? I now remember why I test weapons when I'm not on stream. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try to anyway. Jesus Christ. Christ! Jesus! The shield special? You can walk through it. Walking through it's all it really takes. God damn it, I can't do this. Okay, so that first round showed me this was just a bad idea. GG, everyone. Yeah, probably back to roller. That was... There's... Yeah, that was a little disheartening. Like, yeah. I think I should just stay in my lane of what I'm good at. Oh, that hurt. I didn't expect to get... Like, I expected to do okay. I didn't expect just to get completely bodied by nothing but a bombardment team. We're gonna stick with what I'm good at. That. Ow. So how's everybody doing? I already do well with a rapid blaster. You already plan on going to the con again next year? I say do it! Oh, the Darth Vader is basically got a lightsaber. Eep. Oh. Now I'm severely outraged. Oh. Well, see, I'm bored of the splatter shot. I'm bored of the splatter shot. I'm bored of my swords because the sword that I like to use has been nerfed and everybody else uses just Platana. So I double match against it all the time. I'm tired of the 52 gal because I made it all the way through. I made the 52 gal and the roller all the way through 1 and 2. I've played the sword so much that I'm bored with it. So I was like, I'll try something new. But like trying something new against my stream of really high-ranked peeps, I'm not gonna do well. It's like, I've played the splatter shot forever. I don't know how he died. I just don't like the brother's playstyle. Does he know that you got it? Do I know if you got in? Yes. GG. What's up, UBEV? See, I've just never had fun with the Brella. It's like, I know it has a ton of fans. I don't knock anybody who runs it, but I just don't have fun with it. I don't like its playstyle. A bit more freedom to make my own cosplays, so I could cosplay more obscure characters from games I want to play. That'd be fun. I always like cosplaying obscure characters because then you got people that like to ask, who the hell are you? GG! How's it going, Kelly? Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna play what I wanted to play today. Got to play with kittens, and I'm going to start working for a family. I'm going to help them with drop-off, and we'll be paid. Well, that's all. I would hope to be paid, but that's awesome. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival bundle for $20. That's not bad. It's worth it for the amiibos alone. The reboot of what? Tried to get the AC fixed, and they couldn't find where the leak was happening, so they did a new fluid. But today another leak happened again, so still don't have cold air. My car as I was leaving the house. Fiasco with my upcoming Disneyland trip. I almost didn't have the reservation for one of the days. What do you want me to rant about? Shit. Hell! Animal Crossing Amiibo. Okay, you want me to rant about Animal Crossing Amiibo? Like, I can't even really rant about Animal Crossing Amiibo. All I can say is, like, it's the worst investment in Amiibo you can make. Because, like, they don't do a lot. They've never done a lot. The only two Animal Crossing Amiibo that are worth their salt for anything at all, even if that, would be the Villager Amiibo and would be the Isabelle Amiibo. They're pointless to own. The Amiibo Festival game was garbage. They released 2 different variations of Isabelle for that game, thinking, oh, this is perfect. Also, GG to everybody. Thinking, oh, this is perfect. This is the way to go with it. We're going to make 2 of it for this game that nobody's going to enjoy. No one did enjoy. They had the gall to, like, 6 months later, release an alternate costume for Isabelle after they barely sold any of the Amiibo for it to begin with. They all went on clearance, like, hardcore. They serve little to no purpose in any game other than the Animal Crossing games themselves, which is usually how it goes, except for the Animal Crossing games, they don't really serve a purpose either. The only one that they had, like, a good purpose in was the 3DS game, and they literally added that, like, months after Festival came out, because Festival and Happy Home Designer used them, but no one was buying the Amiibos. They literally had to go back and add functionality to a game that had been out for years before it that had no functionality with Amiibo, just to make them, just make people buy them. Just like, please buy them. We messed up. We know it. Please buy these. And then they kept releasing Amiibo cards, but the Amiibo cards are almost just as worthless unless you had, like, a couple specific characters that people wanted to trade for, and then it caused, like, the Splatoon market to crash because everybody wanted the squirrel. New Horizons barely did anything. Why? Shit. Of course, I do it right when there's one above me, because that's always how it goes. Basically forgot about him, right? Yeah, we had to set the Hello Kitty ones. Honestly, Kelly, I couldn't tell you. I can't remember what Digby's job was. And GG! Like, I honestly don't remember what his stuff was, like, at all. Maybe it was worth anything with Salt or the Smash ones and the Splatoon ones. I mean, there's several amiibo from like other games that like give you more utility at minimum. The Monster Hunter ones were great, especially the ones we never got, which were the Monster Hunter Stories ones. They were great. They had tons of utility. They had tons of stuff you could use them for. Like, you had the Monster Hunter ones, those were great. The Splatoon ones, they're pretty decent. The Smash ones, they're great. The Mario ones are great. Because they work in so many different games. Most of the Zelda ones are great. They have tons of different utility for them. One running Happy Home Showcase and New Leaf? Okay. Jesus Christ. God damn it, I need some assistance! And respawn punch. Jesus Christ. Jesus, it's a fucking bomb fest! YouTuber in the Swiffer. Awesome! I think this match just made me determine that I just am not gonna play sniper weapons. GG. Or at least not on stream. because I'm getting bodied to a ridiculous degree. Apparently he posted, "This is John," and say hi, and it just blew up out of nowhere. Oh, I picked the wrong one. I don't have the normal Splatoon I use. I have the rocket one. Oh, it's yep. Ah! Not paying enough attention. GG! I can't remember if I've got a Shiver badge on my splash tag or not. I played for Shiver. Why? weapon. Did it like boot him for grabbing another weapon or something? Or like what? No, why do you ask about the shiver badge? I'm fucked. Oh, I get a few weapons from the shop. Gotcha, gotcha. I've still got one more I haven't purchased. You did. I saw it before you deleted it. I'm forgetting this isn't the one that has a torpedo on it. I know there's someone still alive. Ow. Hello, Pam. And welcome. The pull code is ZGN. For anybody wanting to join. Ow. It's not the fact that it's pointless. It'll probably help somebody. It's just... That's a weapon I keep trying to learn how to play, and every time I do, all I do is get disheartened while playing it. So they're probably good for somebody. It's not the fact that they're pointless. It's the fact that they're probably just not good fits for me because the weapon's not a good fit for me. GG! I kind of feel like I've got to be honest with you peeps. Like, I'm trying to find ways to keep myself in the game. I'm trying to find ways to keep myself in Splatoon. This latest update that went through where it gave us all this extra stuff didn't really give us anything. It gave us some new weapons, and the new weapons are good, though not anything that I really play in the weapons it gave us. The weapons themselves are still good, but the catalog barely has anything in it for anyone who's been playing since launch day. There are a couple things at the start of it, but there's no reason to complete it almost. So there's not much in the catalog. There's not been a ton new. I'm still waiting for Side Order, which doesn't come out till next year, and that's single player. I've done everything the single player has to offer except for get the bear ears. This last Splatfest we had made me very much question why I stay in the Splatoon community after seeing the absolute chaos and vitriol that went through the community over the Splatfest. Like, I've seen toxic game communities, but seeing what happened during that Splatfest hurt. I'm bored with all the weapons I know, but I'm not good enough to try out the other weapons and learn them because I would probably need to learn them off stream, playing against people around my level of play to be able to have any kind of, like, progress. Because I'm not alive long enough with any new weapon. Like, I don't stay alive long enough to learn the weapon. So it's been one of those things where I've been trying, like, I've been hearing this from a lot of peeps. Everyone has, like, their different reasonings behind having issues with playing. On a slippery slope right now. I think that Splatfest was a good idea. Yeah, that Splatfest was a really bad idea for this late in the game. But who's to say that wouldn't have happened, or this early in the game? Who's to say, though, that that wouldn't happen during the last one that finally happened? And it's been happening for several Splatfests. Like, people have been just, like, screaming about Splatfest for a hot minute now. Because Shiver's always winning. And it's just, it's been hard to, like, validate Splatoon. I'm not seeing, like, I know there's a lot of good the Splatoon community can do and has done, but I'm not seeing it anymore. And I don't know how to help it, because I'm not technically a Splattuber. I do play a lot of Splatoon, having played it on stream for a long time, but I don't make primarily Splatoon content. The only thing that keeps me in Splatoon is you guys. GG. And hello, Visibly Happy. I love that name. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, my friend. Are definitely causing more toxicity because if your team loses, oh, it's Japan. So yeah, that happens a lot too. A lot of people always like to complain that because Shiver's fan base is so huge in Japan, like, a lot of people are calling for region locked Splatfest again. Because Splatoon's fan base in Japan Splatoon's player base in Japan is far bigger than it is everywhere else. A few Splatubers from 1 and 2 have left or just disappeared. I mean, there still are plenty that are around. Like, you've got people like Vicvillian, you've got people like a Squidman, you've got people like Prochara, you've got people like the Berry, you've got tons of people that are still around. You've got people like Jmoji, you've got tons of people that are still around, that have been around since the beginning, and are still here. One of the things, though, that I think that I'm not seeing a lot of is, like, I'm just not, like, seeing for one, we see all the toxicity in the community, but you don't see a lot of people talk about it. A lot of these big peeps in it just don't say anything. And I get it. I do, because no one wants to be a part of the drama, but like, I don't see a lot of people that do like the whole leading by example thing anymore, because a lot of them are also finding points where they're disheartened. What do they meme about it? Yeah, and that's about it. Class is doing another Halloween Zumba event, and this year the theme is Barbie. Squid School's made some really good videos on why we should make efforts to actively discourage toxicity in the Splatoon community, but yeah, we aren't doing enough. Well, see, and that's just it. Like, I've seen his video on it, and like, there is a principle here that we like to follow a lot, that even I've had trouble keeping up with recently, and it's how I started doing things when I was first started playing Splatoon on this channel. First off, we always say GG at the end of the match. GG! Regardless, win or lose, you say GG at the end of a match to encourage people to be positive at the end of the match. Regardless if you lost, be a good sport. But then we also, like, I don't do it as much as I used to because, like, it's just been more difficult. Because it's been more difficult just to keep talking in some cases. But, like, when someone, like, legitimately knocks the hell out of me, it's like, oh, that was a good shot, or oh, that was a good hit, you know, like, instead of being like, ah, fuck that guy, he shot me, I'm usually like, usually I'm impressed that someone killed me. It's not hard to kill me, let's be real, it's not really an impressive feat to kill me, but I'm usually impressed when somebody does, you know? And like, and that encourages better gameplay, but it also encourages better sportsmanship. Instead of being like, ah, fuck this dude, he shot me, or ah, like, I don't blame like the game's mechanics most of the time if I lose. I either blame my own skill or I congratulate the person on kicking my ass. As I've always kind of felt like it should be, because like, that encourages people to do the same instead of toxically coming in and be like, ah, I kicked your ass, da da da. As I said, I don't do the last one as much as I used to because it's just been harder with the game lately because I stay in a perpetual set. I have days where I dread playing Splatoon. They're all there. I need to move. I can't squid jump through that grate. GG! So, like, okay, you guys all play Splatoon, you play it religiously, you play it all the time. What are your thoughts to this? Like, talk to me here. What are your thoughts on the community as a whole? Like, and what are your thoughts on what we should do? Where do we go from here? How do we make this better? How do we fix Splatoon 3? How do we keep, for what, how do we keep people playing it? How do we keep people playing it? How do we help fix the negativity? How do we fix this? What do we do? And hello, Otter Girl. Welcome back. No. How do we fix our part? Not how does Nintendo fix it. We already know Nintendo ain't gonna fix it. How do we fix the community? Because better maps doesn't fix the community. More weapons doesn't fix the community. Better catalogs doesn't fix the community. I get part of the whole thing with the catalog, but I think there was a better way to do the catalog. They should have released all the new items in the catalog and then just made the items that don't appear in the catalog a little bit easier to get in the shell-up machine, or make them appear in shops after a year. Yeah, but Splatoon's been a competitive game since Splatoon 1, and this is the worst the community's been. It's like, there is negativity in competitive games. Like, that's going to be a thing. But why is it so much worse? And how do we fix it? How do we, as a community, make things better for the community? You're right, it is also the biggest it's ever been. We have a community-wide event. It's... Are you talking about, like, not in-game? Well, I mean, there have been those. GG! So what do we do? How do we make it happen? How do we make it better? What can we do? Fist bump! Like, what kind of event could we do? Yeah, most of the big events we did were in 2. Most of the big events that were for communities were in 2. It's something we have yet to do. Perhaps we should figure out a good way of going about those. I think actually a Squidman has done a table turf tournament event. And you have to find, like, tabletop tournament events to make them more fun. You have to find ways to, like, make it where everybody's perspective can be seen. Though I think I have a way to make that happen. We'll have to see. Welcome home, Hazard Spaghetti. GG! All the GGs. Grab some food, some weirdo. From this community, I wouldn't want to just leave them. I want to step away from this particular community, to be honest, but I don't know if I ever could. Like, I'm sure my friends are from this community. And see, for me, like, I cannot leave Splatoon. I can't. I've made tons of friends through Splatoon long before I was a streamer. Content-wise, I can't leave it because it'd kind of be career suicide to do so. Even if I am mostly known as a horror streamer, Splatoon does really well here. At the same time, like... far enough away. GG! Okay. So I want to ask, okay, so I want to put two people on the spot here, but I'm not meaning to put two people on the spot here. Like, I'm not doing this to put you on the spot, but I want to ask you because of, basically because of who you are and what you do. I want to ask Nettie and Hohen, what do you think we can do? And the reason why I ask you is not to put you on the spot. I ask you this because y'all are literally intrinsically tied to so many communities. You do content for Splatoon. You know tons of content creators for Splatoon. And you're some of the best players in the damn game. Of anyone I could think of to ask, y'all would probably be some of the better people to ask on what y'all think we could do to help the community. Because the entire community knows you guys. You know damn near, y'all know more people in the Splatoon community than I do, and I know a ton of people in the Splatoon community. So what do y'all think? Because y'all been around Splatoon, playing Splatoon as long as I have, or at least I think so. And y'all been jump scaring players in Splatoon for many years now. And you're positive in the Splatoon community. Like, whenever there are new players, you go out of your way to message new players and to give advice and to help players out. Y'all check on peeps in the community. Y'all make sure peeps are okay. Y'all teach people how to do things. Toto and Splatoon merch. I have more Splatoon merch than I can possibly count. Okay, that's not true. But I do have a ton of it. Oh, Jesus. How's it going, Hyper Tiger? How are you? Welcome. Welcome to all the Hyper Peeps. Ow. What were you up to today, Hyper Tiger? Up. Ow. What is up? What it is? What it be? What it do? What game were you playing today? And GG's. Playing a Sonic Robo Blast 2 cart. Ah, hell yeah. It was hilarious. Oh, really? We've been having a discussion about the Splatoon community today and how to help fix it. It's an interesting question. Before I started Splatoon, I was in the Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh community as a Poke-Yugi tuber. What do you think about that? I would appreciate that. I'd appreciate any input that you could give me. Also, where are my manners? First off, can we get a link to Hyper Tiger in the chat for that lovely raid? We do appreciate. And can we also get a link to Hoenn and his Twitch channel and throw it in the chat? Usually stream for 3 hours, but we went for 3 hours and a half instead because of how much fun we're having. Well, hell yeah! So what's the character you choose for your cart in Robo Blast? Ow! Characters like DDD or even T-posing Cortex. You can play as Sonic or Cream. We actually did a Chow Garden stream the other day. And thank you, Shaman, for posting Hoenn's link. I appreciate. Ow! Why are you stealing my zombie Skittles? Also, kitchen sink item is chaotic as all heck. What is the kitchen sink item? It's venomous I've played. You say you want to try them now, but you'll regret it. So as someone hits them, they die and respawn at a checkpoint, and the server tells everyone that they've been hit. With everything included in the kitchen sink, huh? Mega Man in one hand and Sonic in the other. Was it painful? It was painful for mother. Jesus Christ. GG's. On an interesting side note, I've been contemplating doing some Pokemon TCG streams. So I'm wanting to get back into Pokemon TCG pretty bad. I have no idea how to do, but it's something I want to do. And hello, Mixel T, how are you? For the captain's hat from 7 Run. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome, Space Boy. But how you been doing, Mixel T? When I was born, there wasn't even an NES. We did have Atari, though. Mostly, I feel like crying. Everything else, I'm fine-ish. What's got you? What's got you wanting to? What's got you in the sad state? High enough. I understand that. That happens from time to time. And that happens like in every relationship. They can be a little busy, and it can make things kind of difficult. It can make you feel kind of left out. Especially if it's a thing that you have no possible way to be able to join. But just know that you're not being ignored. They're not going out of their way to ignore you. They're doing either something they have to do or something they enjoy to do. And later, they will have all the time that they need to give you the attention that you need and that you deserve. But if it is something that is an ongoing thing and you're having difficulty getting to do things with you, maybe talk to them about it. But do remember that they still care about you. They're just a little busy in the moment. But it'll be okay. Trust me. Trust me. It is something that I know and understand. I can be like, I'm going to be honest. It should be obvious to the fact because I'm a YouTuber, but I want attention. I want a lot of attention. I crave attention in a lot of cases. I'll be completely honest. I have days where I can be a needy individual. So I understand that want. I'm not saying that you are. I'm not saying that you're a needy individual, but I know that I personally can be. I like to have cuddles. I like to hug on my significant other. I like to be loved on. I like to love on them. So, like, I do completely understand. It's a little bit ongoing. I'm trying to talk to them about how busy they've been, but they're being weirdly vague. I'm kind of worried. Oh. I'm gonna head out and relax now. Have a good rest of the stream, and you're welcome for the raid. Have a wonderful night, and thanks again. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you, my friend. Hopefully get a good snack before you gotta get sleep. I know that can be kind of rough, and it's especially bad when they're vague. One of the things I would advise doing before you let panic take over. I advise this very heavily before it's flickering and don't worry about my power going out. Alright, Wesley, please make sure you stay safe. Before you let worry like hardcore set in, take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to think. Take a moment to breathe. And take a moment to analyze, but not over-analyze the situation. Because it could be a thing where maybe your worry has you overanalyzing. If you analyze everything and you come to find that that's not the case, then maybe sit and have like a big discussion. Like, big discussions suck. Big discussions are terrifying when you gotta have them or someone's gotta have them with you. Big discussions can be a horrifying thought process in and of themselves. But there are times where everyone has to have them. You do have to make sure that in your relationship, your needs are met. And everybody's different in every relationship. But, like, you need to make sure that, like, you communicate what needs you need met. Explain why you feel the way that you do. Oh, there's two. Holy shit. Like, I talk about my day constantly. Not every detail, but a lot about what's going on. I ask them how their day is, and all they have to respond is, alright, which isn't a problem in itself. I just wish they could talk with me a little more detail. Okay. So, this I understand. But this is one that I kind of understand, more so from possibly their perspective. And it's something I've had to learn. I had to learn how to fix this because it can be an issue in some relationships. So I've had to learn how to fix this myself, so I get that. So as soon as I finish this match, we'll take a small moment for a chat, because like I can explain a thing about that. We're gonna have a zombie discusses relationship stuff here for a second, or talks relationship stuff. Not really discusses, but talks relationship stuff. Because I understand both sides of that. Okay. First off, GG, everybody. GG's all around. Okay, so, quick thing. We're going to go ahead and break the room for a second. I'll hop back in a minute. To anybody else, and I'm going to be curious on everybody else's thoughts on this as well. Because as I said, every relationship is different. So, maybe... For one, maybe you can put in your own input. Maybe it can be helpful to them, or maybe you can just like put in your own input just from previous experience, just in general. Okay, so personally, I have been guilty of that exact same thing of being asked, "How's your day?" and just be like, "It was a day. It was all right," or stuff happened. Well, what kind of stuff? What kind of a day was it? What happened during your day? You know, I've been that exact person. I've been that exact person who has literally just been like, Because I never really thought that my day would be important to somebody else. It is also an autism thing. That is true. That is also an autism thing, but it's not exclusive to autism. It is by no means exclusive to autism. I'm also not going to sit here and say it's a quote-unquote guy thing, but you will see, like, a lot of guys that are guilty of it a lot of the time. Because I notice it more with guys than I do with girls, but, like, I've seen it with guys and girls. I've seen it in straight relationships. I've seen it in queer relationships. I've seen it in genderqueer relationships. Like, I've seen it in everything. Like, it's not exclusive to guys, but you do see it a lot in guys. Especially if they're from the U.S. But a lot of times when it comes down to it, usually with that person, they may personally just may not think that their day is important, or the things that happen in their day are important, because it may not have been important to them. They may not have done anything big, or they may have had the exact same day they had yesterday, or they may have had they may just feel like they're going to bore you with their day. In moments like that, it's, if you want to know, just kind of like maybe poke a question more. It's like, how was your day? And say, well, it was all right. It's like, okay, well, what did you do today? Or, like, avoid questions like, did anything interesting happen today? Because, like, if they've already said it was all right, they have already deemed in their mind that most likely nothing interesting happened. And it's kind of like if you ask a kid that. If you ask a kid, hey, if you ask a kid that, the kid says, I didn't do anything, they usually aren't going to tell you anything either. So you gotta more think of along the lines of, like, okay, so, like, if they said it's all right, that means nothing really happened, but I still want to know what they did today. Kind of ask, what did you do? Or, like, kind of like poke into things that would normally happen throughout the course of the day. It's like, well, did you eat anything good during lunch? Or did you have any interesting conversations? Like, did you have, like, any of the, like, pry a little bit more into, like, very basic questions. The basic question can wind up over time getting you a more significant answer. Because you'd be like, well, did you eat anything nice there? What did you eat for lunch today? Like, ask, like, what did you eat for lunch today? Or bring up something that could possibly tie into something that could happen during their day. Before jumping heavily into that, because yes, you can do that to kind of like herd them into the direction you need them to be in, because that's essentially what you're doing. You're kind of herding them into, like, please talk to me. I want to talk to you more. And the advantage to doing this is also it does show you have more interest in them and wanting to talk to them. It shows a bigger interest in them. It shows a bigger interest in what they have. So doing things like show a little bit bigger interest will usually help with that, first off. But also, it is a good idea to bring up stuff like that. Like, hey, when it comes to like you sit there, you would approach and be like, hey, okay, like, when I ask you how your day went, I'm genuinely interested in how your day went. I want to know more about you and the things that go on in your life, because I'm your partner. So I want to know more. I want to be a part of your day. And when you don't talk to me, it makes me feel XYZ way. It makes me feel like it makes you feel left out, or it makes you feel kind of lonely, or this idea. And these are conversations that can be hard to have, because for one, they're awkward. It's an awkward conversation even with a partner. You will have to actually, like, you will have to communicate that, because communication is 100% key. And after you communicate that, you need to communicate the fact that, like, I don't feel you are communicating enough with me. How can we improve this? Because you don't want to play the blame game. You don't want to be like, you're not communicating with me, so I'm just unhappy. And you don't want to say, you're not communicating with me, so you need to fix it, or or I'm mad because you can't fix it. You need to approach it as a team. You're a partner to, like, a relationship's a partnership. You need to approach it with the thought process of you're in this together. If you have a problem, you both have a problem. So it's how do you go about it? How do you fix it? How do you make it better? How do you two together fix it? How do you two together make that better? How can you communicate this out? How can you work this out? So I can only really speak from the autistic perspective on this. I mean, I get that. Well, and this is the kind of thing like that. It's not just for romance. This is like for, this could be a thing for friendships. Like, if you feel like you're not getting what you need out of a friendship, you wind up asking the same questions. Like, if you ask your bud, yo, hey, like, what are you up to? Or, hey, bud, are you down for something? Or this, that, and the other. And, like, you always feel like you're having one-sided conversations with a friend. You can feel lonely because your friend is not communicating with you properly as well. Like, this spreads further out than relationships. It's very strong in relationships, but this can tie to more than just romantic relationships. This can tie to, like, any kind of relationship, like a friendship, even as coworkers. Sometimes, like, you need to be like, look, man, like, I need XYZ thing done. Please get it done. Well, just saying that, occasionally they need more info. Like, communication is key in any kind of relationship, whether it be a work relationship, a friend relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship. In any relationship, your communication is key. And communicating when you have issues with things, knowing how to communicate that and how to make it a better thing that you can do together is usually far better than being accusatory or saying, how can you fix it? Like, you, the person you're talking to, saying, how can we fix it? How can we make this better? Back when I did, because I was an assistant at GameStop, when it came to telling any employee anything they need to do, which was any of the part-timers, anything they need to do, I never looked at them and said, you must do this because you suck. You aren't doing thing. We don't do that. I never did that. Instead, I'd be like, okay, so, like, I noticed that this wasn't getting done. I would even do this with my boss. Is be like, I noticed, okay, this wasn't getting done, or I couldn't get this done. How can we better improve this? And the same thing works with friendships. It works with romantic relationships. It's how can we improve this? How can we fix this? How can we together as a couple, as a friend, or as a coworker, remedy the problems that we currently have? For advice, I haven't dated in 20 years. I mean, you might have experience from back when you did. I don't know. Can't give much advice since I couldn't properly grasp romance until Miss confessed to me, but I do think better communication helps things out. If I want to tell Miss something, I usually tell him. The only secrets I kept are ones that I can't ask him about because they're plans I have for surprising him or the things he said he couldn't help me with previously. See, like, when it comes to, like take Mizu and myself, for example. We've both had communication issues in the past with previous partners and friends and everything else. So we focus really hard on communication. We focus super hard on communication. Whenever one of us has an issue with the other one, we go to the other one. And sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes it can be hard to convey that feeling. But we still manage to do so because it's important for a relationship staying healthy. And she's very good at listening and help. She's far better at listening and helping me than I am with her sometimes, and I feel bad about that. But she handles the fact that I have autism better than anybody I've ever known. Because whenever like we can't convey things properly or I misunderstand something, she's very good at like rewording stuff to help me talk with that. I have been summoned. Hello, Mizu. Been in a relationship, and some people don't. Some people just don't do relationships. We get that. I've been in toxic relationships, so count me out of this one. I mean, I've been in several toxic relationships. I've been in relationships where I could also be considered the toxic one, at least for that considered to be the toxic one for that partner. Like, that kind of stuff can happen too, and I can admit it. But if you're having troubles with communication, kind of ask yourself why you're having that trouble. What is the barrier that's causing that issue? Are you afraid of the outcome for it? And if you are, why? Are you afraid of it because of something they've shown you could make it a problem, or are you afraid of it because of past relationships you've had? If it's because of past relationships you've had, you should probably consider actually talking to your partner about that as well when you bring up the conversation. If it's something that they've brought to you, you need to reanalyze things that are going on. From Info Overload, sorry if words coming out. If words coming out cleanly. And I'm not like it. I'm not like okay. So to simplify this, the basic takeaway is the basic takeaway from this. The basic thing I could use to help you with this mixel would be to think about it for a little bit. Think about what your biggest problem in the situation is. Try to get a moment where you can communicate with them saying, this is the problem that I have. And ask how y'all can fix it together. That's like the best way to put it for all of this. Like that all that right there in a row should be the best way to do it. I know you say you're worried, and you're worried about things maybe not being in a good place. And when you're worried about stuff like that, when you're worried that maybe they're being vague for a reason that you may not be happy with the outcome of, things like this do, for one, need to be conveyed, and sometimes those things happen, but a lot of times conveying that will make that not a problem. Conveying those things there and coming at it calmly and talking together and seeing how you can tackle it together will usually solve that problem. Will usually help that situation. And will usually make it where that worry you have is far less likely a case to happen. Now, I will say for everybody else in the audience, remember though that with every relationship, there are things that you will have to recognize. There are needs that need to be. You need to make sure that you can both meet each other's needs. You need to make sure that you can properly communicate. Relationships do have compromise in them, but I hate when people sit there and say relationships are about compromise. Relationships aren't necessarily about compromise. There are compromises in relationships. When there are things that are different between the two of you that basically aren't major things, and you can kind of compromise to find ways to work with these things. But you should also know that, like, even though you can have compromises in a relationship, you should never compromise yourself in a relationship. Compromising yourself is not something you should do. You shouldn't be expected to change, nor should you expect to change them in a relationship. You can help them. You can help each other. The thing I need to look out for is, as you said, to breathe and think clearly about a problem. And that one's always very important. Like, I've learned many a time whenever I have any kind of issue in a relationship, because I used to not do this. I used to run in, and as soon as I had a problem, I would I would let them know, but I'd let them know in an agitated form instead of breathing and thinking about it. Because sometimes it wasn't even a problem. Sometimes it was a misunderstanding on my end, or it may have been a misunderstanding on their end that I could have better explained. There's going to be moments like that. And you want to kind of like just sit and breathe and think about it for a minute. It's like, is this really a problem? Am I overanalyzing? If the answer is yes, I'm overanalyzing, then figure out what you need to do for yourself. If the answer is no, then that's when you actually have a problem and you do something about it. I hope this is helping, and I hope that everybody here who's listening to this, if you're in any kind of weird state in your relationship, I also hope this is helping y'all. Communication is 100% key. Being there for your partner is key. Being there through thick and thin, knowing what you can and cannot handle, and being there for them. These are all very big, important takeaways. I'm not gonna lie, I am easily one of the luckiest people on the planet. I'm dating my best friend. And with that comes the fact that we know how to communicate with each other for the most part already. And in parts where we didn't, we've worked on it. We know where the other one needs support. We know when the other one's got something off. When something seems off or something seems weird or if they need help. And thank you for playing with us, Nettie. I'm sorry that I got completely off topic and stopped playing for a minute. I do hope you have a wonderful night. Please take care of yourself, Nettie. And just thank you for playing with us again. I consider myself to be very, very lucky. I have someone who's super supportive, super understanding, and it's fair. Thanks for the games. Have a wonderful night, Hoenn. And if you think of anything, please message me. I would appreciate your input. As well as you, Nettie. If you think of anything, please do message me. I would appreciate your input. But no, I consider myself to be incredibly lucky. I am. I've got someone who gives me all the things in a relationship that I never knew that I was missing out on. Things that I never knew that I needed and or wanted in a relationship. And now I have all of these things, and I'm stupidly happy. Even when I'm having rough times, I'm happy. It's kind of ridiculous. But with that has come a lot of extra knowledge I didn't have in the past. Also, hello, Ducky Squad. How are you? It's been a while. How have you been? It has been ages, but how have you been, my friend? Miss and I are surprisingly similar to each other, so it's not very difficult for us to quickly understand each other and figure out the things we would do or say for various matters. We do get some odd ideas sometimes. But these things can work great whether you're exactly alike or you're dramatically different. There's a lot of confidential stuff I'm leaving out, but one of my ex-friends used to tell me I don't care enough for my partner. While I'm keeping that in mind, I never thought that I don't care enough. Well, see, you can't let outside forces tell you that. Like, if your partner says I feel like I don't get enough affection or attention or this, that, and the other, you can talk about that and communicate that. If you have someone from an outside source saying, oh, you don't care enough for them, they don't know your relationship. And when it comes to caring for your partner, there are many different ways to care for your partner. There are many different love languages out there. There's many different ways to show your affection for your partner. Whether it can be through intimacy, it can be through hugging, it can be through gifts, it can be through words of affirmation, it can be through like so many different things, so many different ways to like to express your love and affection for somebody. But that's between you and your partner. That's between, like, you don't have to sit there and jump onto a rooftop and exclaim that you absolutely love this person. You don't. A lot of people I've always found that to be something that just always threw me off is when other people are like, "Hey, you must show how much you love this person." It's like, no, you don't have to show that to anybody else but your partner. That's it. That's the only person that needs to know. But yeah, don't let other people tell you that you don't care for somebody else. Okay, so here's an example. Yes, I'm a very affectionate individual. But I also, being someone with autism, I sometimes have trouble conveying how I feel to my partner. I sometimes have trouble conveying, putting into words or putting into an action properly how I feel for my partner. In this case, even including Mizu, I've had a couple of times where I've had trouble properly conveying that to them. And that's the thing because of me having autism. To everybody else, occasionally, with everybody else on the outside, they may not see the love and affection that I give them, but I sometimes at times feel like I'm completely smothering them because I want to give them all the affection that I can all the time. It's different for everybody on how they're going to go about it, how they're going to convey things, how they're going to say things, and how they're going to show their affection. I've had partners in the past that have trouble saying things like "I love you" or have trouble saying how they feel in the relationship, showing their affection. I've had partners in the past that have issues with saying it verbally, but would have other ways of showing they care. And it may not always be the out in the public eye kind of affection, but at home, I knew I was loved. With them, or just with them out, and even if we're out in public, just me and them out in general, I would know I was loved. I would know I was cared for. I would have the affection and would know it. To everybody else, they may not see it. And vice versa. There may be some times where I'm out with someone, they're like, "Man, he seems kind of like an abrasive asshole." But my partner would know they were cared for. I show my affection by being clingy. I could be quite clingy, I'm not gonna lie. Mizu could definitely attest to that. I could be quite clingy some days. Sometimes we do argue, but there are more arguments that aren't meant to be taken seriously, especially because we're either laughing during it or we can tell we're not being serious, like nicknames. Most recent argument, we were just insisting on not being called a sweet pea. It's just to call me a strawberry, and I got very flushed. That's cute. Everyone shows affection differently. I'm a rather emotionally hardened fellow. You're not likely to get very much emotion out of me nowadays. But your significant other would probably still know that you cared for them. Growing up, it's been like years. I'm surprised you remember me. I do, because you're the only person I've ever seen with the name Ducky Squad, and you're literally the only person I've ever had in my chat with Squad in their name. Like, surprisingly enough, you're literally the only, like, Squad peep I know. You're not the only Ducky I've had, because we had somebody else who was named Ducky, but they are no longer called Ducky. They have a different name. But legitimately, it's kind of hard to forget you, my dude. I'm sorry to go off on this like random tangent. In 20 years since I've dated anyone, actually usually shown by me asking Miss about stuff he'd want to do in one of my cuter character voices. I'm trying to go into voice acting. Ah. See, I'm similar to that. I will try to make Mizu laugh with like the dumbest voices that I have that I have at my disposal. So I get that. We're gonna hop into some more games and stuff. But remember, no matter what, we'll be here for you. I do believe that things could be okay, though. I do believe things can be okay. Just try to communicate things out, and things should go a little bit better. It's not a problem. It's absolutely not a problem. We will always be here for you. You've been around a long time. Been a cool day? How so? It's pretty much the same stuff I wear every day. But I appreciate it. I did change my hat. Yeah, we're always down to talk, though. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate. We'll do our best. It's kind of what we do around here. Also, how you doing, ladies? A wonderful day or night, depending on where you live. I'm having a pretty good night. See, he has the weirdest voice. I found one I hate more than Grandpappy. Lord, I don't even know if I could do that one on the fly, because I discovered that one yesterday. So I'm having to think of how I did that one. I'm trying to remember how I did that one because it requires me to contort my throat and my face in weird ways to make that one happen. Discovered. Well, yeah, it's like... Okay, so, like, for people that are newer around here, I used to exclusively play JRPGs. JRPGs and horror indie horror titles, like Mad Father, Witch's House, stuff like this. And all these games require a ton of reading, so I would read every line of dialogue out to my viewers. Ow! And I've made weird voices forever. Like, every voice I have, I randomly discovered for some reason, like, I was doing something stupid, and I came up with a voice. Like, that's how we got Grandpappy. Like, we gotta get all them damn kids off my lawn. I'm so tired of everybody always whacking smacking the Grandpappy, putting Grandpappy on the hook for no apparent reason. Why would you do this, you good old Grandpappy? Like, learning stuff like that. Like, that just came out of nowhere for no reason. Like, ADHD brain kicked in hard, and I just started talking to myself in the car. And discovered a voice. And that's when I discovered, like, the most weird voices I have. Remembering flashbacks to Danganronpa, right?
Gonna fill everybody with despair!
Good old Monokuma voice. Voted voice acting during 2020. Z is an SCP when it comes to voices. Get away. Nice try, bud. Nope. GG! Still my all-time favorite.
A body has been discovered!
Almost every voice I have was discovered by accident some way, somehow, or by trying to mimic somebody else I'd heard. And that was pretty much it. 9 times out of 10, it was literally discovered by accident. Ew! Well, that's great. Hey, we got Spaghetti, we got Gray, we got Space Boy, and we got Mizu in the fight. But yeah, like I've done so many different things. It's comedic and amazing. That was always a problem with like doing those games though. Like I ad-libbed so much shit. I basically turned that shit into an abridged series. It's also where we have moments where Monokuma goes,
Ooh, harder, Daddy!
ugh, that still haunts me. Ew. Like, if Monokuma were to be playing this game right now...
I'm about to paint you with a brush of despair!
The reason why I don't use Monokuma for stuff like this because, like, the character Monokuma has to be so mean. Running from that. Out. That's a sus setting. Yep. Oh, that's like... That shit's canon. It's like, I have to, like, not use Monokuma because, like, Monokuma is like a bully, and I would bully players. Even if I was doing bad, I'd wind up bullying players with how I would talk with them. So like, I can't do that. I can't do his while playing multiplayer games anymore, because I will get too into character and I will be a dick. Oh, that dude's screwed! Yeet! GG! Fan dub. Like, I had people want me to do, like, a fan dub for that for a long time. Don't H-bong me! GG! Deep. Oh, look, you got a fist bump! Mizu, you got a fist bump! And GG's to all of you lovely peeps. Yeah, so like a lot of my voices were like discovered purely by accident. Yeah, he did. It was at the ending screen. Take a break. Gotcha, Space Boy. Take a break. Relax a bit. Chill and unwind. Xenomorph and Harley Quinn going hunting Deku. Going hunting Deku the gang with Todoroki's and Deku's quirks is something that only happens in Fortnite. Honestly, like as soon as you're discussing that, I was like, this has to be Fortnite we're talking about. Don't like. I definitely own a Mighty N on Pokemon. Absolutely. Woo! Ow! Oh, they've got DC. That sucks. Ooh. GG! Quinn does own a hyena in many of the iterations, if I remember correctly. They absolutely do. GG peeps! Smack! Fist bump! But GG's all around. Cover all things paint. All things paint. All things paint. All things paint. We had a DC in both those matches. What the hell? Which is fun, especially when you get to sneak in hearts. Indeed, though I'm not very great at drawing hearts. Whoop. Whoop. I was like, oh, that kind of looks like what? No, I don't. Whoop. Whoop. The hearts are always wonky. Ada Wong. Really? I am not cute. I have done nothing cute. That happened there. Ooh! I was read like a book. Hi, hi. Oh. Should have been paying better attention there. Oh, that happened. How's it going, huh? Yeah, I didn't think about it looking like that, but it kind of do. Oh, Jesus. Hydration. Oh, GG. Oof. I was loud and scared the bejesus out of me. Oh. I got smacked in the face with a hammer and I got chased down. Jesus. I know you were that and a hammer dragged me to you. Yeah, it's like I saw you moved. I moved away thinking you wouldn't come to me that direction. And like legitimately like you just like you followed all the way around and went the other way. I was like, well damn. I thought I escaped. No, I didn't escape. Shit. Keep myself away from you, even if you're if you were my enemy. Smooth, hun, smooth. Jesus. Ooh, I don't know who shot them, but that was spectacular. Guess we're not running that. Well, Orion has been quite the weenie recently, and Rivali has just been loud. Orion's been getting to explore the house a little bit more, which has been interesting. So he stays an Angie baby. Because he doesn't like the dogs. Well, Rivali tries to attack the dogs, but the dogs are both German Shepherds, so that's not a good idea. So Rivali still doesn't get to get out too often. But Orion's been doing pretty good with getting out every once in a while. We still let Rivali out, he just doesn't get out as often out of the... I thought I went the other direction. I was smacked by Tiffin. No! Yeah, I'm surrounded! Ooh! The fact that I lived through that last bit there, I don't know how I did. You got pinned? Oh no! Sorry, had to check a couple things. Harley Quinn can meet a xenomorph in Fortnite around in a Fortnite round and decide to adopt it, only to lose the memory of ever doing so and do it all over again like 20 times. Oh, so you're going by the DC comic knowledge of Fortnite. Ow. GG! Wow. But GG's to everyone involved. Wake up, Iron Man. Technically, Marvel knows Fortnite too. What I'm saying is, like, DC made a Batman Fortnite crossover comic to celebrate Batman being in Fortnite. Cream soda. Apparently, the lore director for Fortnite stepped down. Ow! And yoink! GG! There is so much wacky smack. There is so much splat-tastic death. There we go. Oh. Said there was somebody new. Oh. They have a chainsaw! Oh, this is gonna be bad for my face. Speaking of crossovers, though, and speaking of DC, there's one I was actually talking about today that bothers me a lot. I know there've got to be some fans of Ruby in my chat here. Has anybody seen the Ruby / DC crossover yet? Nope. Speaking of Ruby, Ruby has a VTuber model now. Like a legit one by Rooster Teeth. Really? Ow. I don't know how I feel about that. I shouldn't be surprised considering, but I still don't know how I feel about that. Oof. GG! We got it! Oh, I didn't think we had that one. GG, holy Christ. Zip takes a lot of practice. Like a lot of practice. Zip is not an easy one to just pick up and use. I should know. I have fucked up many a zip caster. I still fuck up many a zip caster use. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna die. There's a toaster! No! How did they get behind me? Wait, what? How did you get that kill? Woo! Damn! GG! I'm surprised I got some kills with that. Yay! I got 3 kills. I feel accomplished. Oh. I died a lot. I died a ton. Oh, the FBI is going to kick down my door. Oh, shit. hit him but didn't kill him. GG! Special drop out either for a bit or for the night. I was planning to take a shower and it's 1 a.m. Ah. Shower times and sleep times can be good. But GG's! Also, what is up, Rabbit Dude? Because I tried to shoot you with that. You had that hammer and I tried to shoot you so many damn times. Oh, got chased all around and missed. Ah. I just kind of like stuck around. I was like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. There's gonna be a wacky smack, and all of a sudden, bam, you were gone. I was like, dang it! I've worn glasses on and off. Usually, if I'm not wearing them, it's because I've damaged a pair that I own. I'm supposed to wear them all the time. You don't have to apologize for not being good at the game. I'm not great at it, so... I'm definitely not a sniper! Get out of the rain. GG! You usually wear glasses or contacts. Been wearing, I'm supposed to wear glasses. I usually wear glasses. I've worn contacts on and off for the last couple of months. I hate contacts because they fuck up my, because they I can see with them, but they fuck up my eyes. GG! They always dry out my eyes. I am trying to get better at snipes. I'm still not great at it. GG Mizu! See, told you were improving. So I can't hit that from there. I'm just not hitting that from there we go. Yeah, her and I actually have, like, the same prescription. So I wind up stealing Mizu's glasses a lot. Whenever she's here, I steal her glasses all the time. They finally had enough of my shenanigans! Woo! Yeah, it does do very little on ink coverage. Especially if you got multiple snipers in on the same team. I did a lot better that round. Jesus. GG. I'll save the show for tomorrow when I wake up, since I work afternoon to evening, and I grab some snacks instead. Chex Mix and apple juice sounded good. Neat. I got 7 kills. What? Holy crap. That'll never happen again! GG, hun! Oh, we got a squid bagger. I am so sorry, hun. I am so sorry. Oop. Thank you for that, Gray. No, you're not. Eep. Ooh! And go dance in their grave for a second as I run for my hun, showed up with a hammer. I got a dual kill. Holy shit. GG! Bridges of coffee field gingerbread undead sniper. GG! I was so excited for that double kill! One shot, pow! 2 went away! And I got the squid bagger in that shot. I felt accomplished as I ran the hell away from that hammer. Oh! Just went hard on the zero, but I saw that, Gray. Oh. Jesus, that was absurd. I'm sorry about that hammer kill. I was like, Also, low-key proud of that, though, because I shot between hammer swings. That's hard. They did not take kindly to be shooting at them. Blood drive again. GG! Okay, the shower, you're talking about the shower wall? The shower wall, it works like a shield. GG! Shower wall works like a shield that can damage the opponents. If you're talking about like the rain shower, that's just consistent inkage. I am not used to a sniper weapon with the ink wall. It does do great for some peeps, but for me it's not doing a ton, but the ink strike's doing a lot for me. I'm used to it with the 52 gal, and that works out swimmingly. Let's try... Let's try this one. But yeah, it's used as a shield. It blocks oncoming ink for a short duration. This one has same range, the same typing, but I get burst bomb. This should be a little more offensive. The thing's hiding underneath me. How far out? Not that far out. Just noticed I have a card. Quick question. Do you have the jelly beans? I do. Kiwi. Duck butter. Why would you name yourself Duck butter? That. Nice try. GG! You got a triple? Hell yeah, me too! I was trying to get that damn roller for the life of me. I didn't die that round. Candy death. So now I have to win this round, or I face a candy death. Okay. Get to put my cypher skills to the test. Their name is McSuckit. What the fuck? Well. Damn. Oh, we have a DC! Of course, we don't where I have to eat nasty candy where I get a DC. I hit someone for a kill and it told me no. Ah, fuck. Candy. GG. Chocolate enough, I lucked out. I didn't eat a nasty candy. Ha! Or none of them were nasty. Ha ha! Yeah, but I know the sniper that joined us, the sniper I got on my team this time. We were doing hella good throughout that one, but they managed to take it. They managed to push forward right at the end. GG! What's up, Octo? Where'd you go? How's life been treating me? Life's been interesting. Damn it. Hey, yeet! That was a hell of a shot! You've got the E-leader, you're gonna outrange me. Both rabbit dude. I could not hit that guy to save my life. Oh, screw you. Don't do that. Don't be rude like that. Where did that guy go? Ow! GG! Oof. Boy. That was nuts. I'm going to go ahead and break the lobby. We had another DC. Okay. Because I gotta go check catalog. There's been a lot of DCs tonight. I don't know why, but they kind of got to chill. I checked a couple of the shops anyway. I don't have yet. Ooh, I got a pack of cards. Gold Hope. Ah! And get the last weapon that I don't currently own. I finally played with the sniper weapon enough that I got a ticket from it. That I got a star on one. I feel accomplished. Oh, someone DC for the match even start? Really? Oh. Let's see. I need to check something. Card list. How many cards am I missing now? I know I've got a lot of extra chunks. Hit exchange. I got 17 bits, so I can exchange for a rare. I have most things, but not all things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 5, 36, 7, 8, 4. I'm missing 45 cards, and that includes all the stuff that just came out. So I'm not missing much. I'm missing 45 out of 221, so that's not bad. Return abilities. Okay. All right. It is about to be 1 o'clock. I normally go to about 1:30. But I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry, and I could do video editing all day tomorrow. Tomorrow and Mondays, video editing hardcore. I may do something special for that. I may do something for peeps in the Discord for that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We may do a thing. But I do have to be editing and recording all day tomorrow. Because I finally have figured out my program and I need to start getting stuff out. Especially considering Spooky Month is coming and I need to get all this done well before Spooky Month. So that's going to be a thing. But I do got to go ahead and call it a night for tonight. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and gear up for some sleepy times and some snacky times. But I got a lot of stuff to do, and this is hopefully going to do for great things for you guys. Or at least I'm hoping so. Let's see something here. We're going to go on a raid real quick, though. That's what we're going to do. Alanna! Did you see I was snip sniping? I was snip sniping. I was snip sniping. I was snip sniping. Being a snip sniping boy. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go raid... We're going to go raid Thunder Palace. We never get to raid Thunder Palace, so we're going to go raid Thunder Palace. That's what we're going to do. I did snip snipes. I was like, smack, 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 smack. I got some kills tonight. I'm very proud of me, too. But, as y'all know, this is always going on. Coffee Fuel, Gingerbread, Undead. This has been more Splatoon. I'm slowly learning how to kind of snipe. I've had fun. I've died a lot. I've screamed a lot. We've done some weird chaos tonight. But remember, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And as always, pleasant nightmares. I will see all of you lovely peeps again on Tuesday with some more gaming goodness. I'll have the schedule posted for that tomorrow. The schedule should be up tomorrow, and I get to do editing and recording tomorrow. So, yay, team, hype, and excitement. But yeah, have a wonderful night, guys. And get on this raid. So we hashtag coffee raid. Make sure you go show them some love. That's what we do here. We go smack people with coffee. We'll go hit them with a coffee raid. Alright. And I'll see all of you other people again on Tuesday.